Good morning. Good morning, everyone. We are back. Sorry for the long absence. Those of you who don't know, we had a death in the family, and I had to go be in New York for the past week. So that's where I've been. So we were getting close to the end of the game here, and let's continue. All right.
Beautiful.
This endeavor rushes toward its conclusion.
Okay.
I wish to speak with you. To be honest, I almost stopped believing that I would live to see this moment. It has been at least 50 years since I stopped hoping and believing it could happen. And yet, here we are, at the entrance to Threshold.
Okay.
All thanks to you.
Yes, thanks to me.
I have made a great many mistakes in my life, and I suppose I shall pay for every one of them, in this life or in the afterlife. But few mistakes became apparent to me as quickly and as painfully as my feud with you.
That is all in the past now. I hold no grudge against you.
I feel really happy. I mean it. I thought I would not have enough strength to drag this burden of regrets along to the final battle.
What are you going to do after we win?
I am going to rule Mendev. What else?
Hey,
I do
Greybeard.
not seem
How you
to have
doing?
much choice in that. I have become a symbol of battle and of the war for our liberation. I hope I am wise enough to become a symbol of peace, too.
All right. I have a request. When we win, the ward stones will no longer be needed. Whatever happens to me, free the angels imprisoned inside of them.
You are right. I shall fulfill your request, although it will be difficult. No one in Mendev knows the sacrifice that the creation of the ward stones demanded. The stones themselves are seen as a symbol of hope and safety. To destroy them would be akin to dismantling the fortress walls around Mendev's cities. It will provoke suspicion and panic, even if the demons are defeated by that time. But the angels have done their duty.
Yes, they
and
have.
should be freed. Therefore, should we win, I shall carry out your request, even if it means losing the people's trust. Yes, of course. May Iyomade be with you, or any other higher power you believe in.
Okay.
Let's see if I can sneak around.
A to Z.
Let's see if I can sneak.
That's right, we bought a bunch of scrolls from him. Commander, how did you end up right in the thick of battle? It's not my first battle, Commander. I know how to defend myself, and the thunder of a fight has never stopped me from getting into another adventure. I've come to witness great things, and some unsightly demons will not dare get in my way. Will you help us? A blind man is hardly what you need when storming a fortress. I will stay here among the soldiers guarding the gates against uninvited guests. If you manage to seize any artifacts whose nature you wish to know, bring them to me and I'll read their stories. What do you think lies ahead for me? My gift is useless here. The story has yet to be written, and the quill is in your hands, Commander. Okay.
Let's see if I can sneak. My last battle. We win.
Trevor.
Die. Either way, I'll never pick up a weapon again.
What are you going to do after we win?
I'm going home. It's been so long.
This is your chance to get revenge on the demons.
My chance. I've thought a lot about this over the last few days. I don't want revenge anymore. I just want all this to be over.
Are you sure you want to fight in this battle? You've earned a rest.
No, I can't rest yet. Celsia will be fighting. That means I will be too. To battle. Let's see if I can sneak around.
There it is. The Citadel of the Demon Army. You know, I expected it to be formidable and fearsome. Something that would make me quake in terror. But now that I am standing at its gates, I'm surprised at how little fear I feel. Do not mistake this for bravado. Our enemies are dangerous, but no more than that. We have traveled to the heart of the Abyss, and back again. Now we are home, on our own territory. This time, let it be the invaders who quake in terror. When I set out for war, I imagined that I would find Trevor and together
He speaks
we
like he's a
fight the
badass,
demons,
but he's not.
shoulder to shoulder. Fate has a caustic sense of humor. My dream came true, but not at all as I imagined. The reality of war shattered many of my romantic notions. But that doesn't matter. What matters is that he is here with us. And today we will win, all of us together.
What are you going to do after we win?
I will go home to Endoran. I will lay down my weapon and never pick up another so long as I live. Save a knife for cutting grapevines. I will serve the goddess in our old temple. And when the peasant children come to pepper me with questions about the crusade, I will do my utmost to make sure that my stories give none the idea that there is anything beautiful or romantic about war.
Good. Hey, really? Thank you. It's been a long week without video games. You've changed so much since we first met.
I had to. If I had a choice, I probably would have stayed the same naive little boy I was before the war. The boy who had never killed, who had never been to the Abyss, who had never buried those with whom he had sat around a campfire only the night before. Even so, when I set out to join this war, my head was full of so many romantic notions. More than usual for a naive little boy. But life found a way to shatter those most thoroughly.
I may have changed, but I still play video games? What do you mean? You've changed? Oh. Are you talking about Soziel changing?
Ready. Let us drive the demons all the way back to the abyss. Let's see if I can see.
At last, this irksome crusade is drawing to a close.
Yeah. Referring to
All right.
Soziel.
It hasn't been that irksome. All in all, it was a fine adventure,
Yeah.
and the company was more than adequate. The most important outcome of today, of course, will be that I shall be immortalized in works of art depicting the Fifth Crusade as the most attractive crusader.
So you're not afraid of the fight ahead. It's only a battle against the worst horrors of the whirlwind, after all.
Perhaps I should reconsider. No. Others can be afraid. But I know who our leader is and what he is capable of. I have never seen you fail to rise to a challenge, no matter how impossible. So leave me and my optimism be. We will win. If anyone should be afraid, it is the wretches inside Threshold.
Why does he sound orgasmic when he speaks like this?
And to the victory feast, I trust.
Let's see if I can sneak around.
Let's see.
Greetings. Allow me to congratulate you on leading the armies of the Fifth Crusade to its decisive confrontation. Excellent. At last, a real achievement and a genuine chance of victory.
Here we are at Threshold. The final battle and the resolution of the whirlwind problem is at hand. Are you happy?
I suppose I am. Being happy is not in my nature, but for the first time in years, I feel something akin to that emotion. It would be interesting to analyze what I experience when I see the criminal Aridu Vorlesh defeated, the demons ousted, and the world wound closed at last. It promises to be an exceptional moment.
It's been an honor to fight alongside you, Regil.
Thank you for your high estimation of my abilities. Our views on certain matters have not always aligned, but I fully recognize your achievements as a commander and as a comrade.
It's time.
I am always ready.
Giggity.
Let's see if I can sneak around.
You know what's crazy? I never thought this moment would come so soon. It feels like only yesterday we were trying to bring a blazing Canabras under control, and now we're standing on the cusp of our last battle. Threshold. This isn't how I imagined it. I thought I'd be running happily toward death and trying to do something particularly heroic so I could go out in style. But now, I'm thinking about how we have to win and go back to Dresden because there's so much work still to do there.
Is there? Really? We're definitely not going to die. I have a good feeling about this.
Me too. You've got a whole army behind you, and we're all ready to win. If we fail now, when we've got this far, then that means the Crusades were always doomed to fail. We've been going easy on these demons for too long, don't you think? It's time to show them one last time what Galarians are capable of.
Okay. Okay. Sela?
Hey, well, are we gonna stick it to the demons one last time?
Have you thought about what you're going to do after we win?
I haven't had time to think about it. All of my thoughts are focused on the coming battle. But I think I'll stay here a while, help the world to return to a life of peace and catch any demons that aren't dead yet. And I don't want to leave all my friends either. When we have peace, there will finally be time to spend with everybody. And after that, well, stick a pin in a map. There are still many places in the world where people are in need of help. Wherever the road takes me, I'll find a way to put my blade to use. And this block of wood.
You're a true friend, Sela. It's been an honor fighting shoulder to shoulder with you.
Back at you, friend. So, are we going to crush some demons? It's time to show them the door once and for all.
All right.
There
Hey,
it
Rue.
is. The heart of the wound. The source of all the evil that has been wrought here over the last 100 years. It all began here. And we will end it here. If Aurilu Voralesh had never opened the world wound, I would never have ended up on Galarian. I would never have met Desna. Or you.
Fair point.
I would never have embarked on the path of good. This invasion has killed so many innocent people, but it has also led to my redemption. It means my freedom has been bought with thousands of innocent lives. But I will do everything in my power to help you close this abomination, so that no one else has to die.
You defeated the abyss within yourself. After such a feat, routing its armies will be a breeze.
I did not do it alone. You have led your army to victory, and me to my dream.
Now you're shouldering the guilt of the victims of the invasion? Isn't that too much for one Arushele to handle?
It's not about guilt. It's just that I am ashamed to take any joy in my freedom.
She feels
knowing
guilty that
this terrible war was the cause of it.
the invasion led to her
Everyone would have
redemption.
been better off if the world wound had never been opened. But then I would have remained a monster.
Maybe.
Perhaps one day I will atone for all the evil I did. But it took a far greater evil to make my redemption even possible.
What are you going to do after we win?
I now have a dream of my own. I will pursue it. I am ready. Let the abyss tremble in fear.
Let's see.
Okay. Make sure we're not missing anyone we're talking to. We do need to rest. I don't think I talked to them. Oh, we didn't come down here. Paralector. Vegas, baby. I mean, I'd be down for that. All right, let's rest. Oh, not you.
Let's see if
You.
I can sneak around.
Yeah. He can't brew potions, actually.
Let's see if I can sneak around.
He has no... reagents for us, it looks like. Which sucks.
Let's see if I can sneak around.
All right. Not enough reagents. Okay. We'll do that. Hellfire Ray Scroll.
Let's see if I can sneak around.
All right. Guess we'll hard save it. Before threshold. All right, let's go. At the gates of threshold, the darkness is dense and viscous, like a brew in a cauldron. The darkness seems to devour all light pouring in from outside. But the danger lies not only within. The companions you don't take into this final battle will remain here to guard the approach to threshold, and they must be ready to fight as well. Look into the darkness. For a moment, you think you can see blurred silhouettes inside, but then you realize that it is just your eyes playing tricks on you. Whatever is lurking in this darkness, it now lies low waiting for you. All right, let's go. Yeah. You hear the sound of laughter, then the Lady of Shadow begins to speak. Wait, she's dead? Oh, she's back in the abyss, that's right. You do not disappoint, my chosen. Your performance has been flawless. I hope you will continue to impress me, and that you will do what needs to be done in the end. Why won't you meet me face to face? Are you afraid I'm going to kill you again? I have to admit, I did find it enjoyable. Is this a game to you? You spent too much time with my brother. He's clearly a bad influence. But that does not matter. You can laugh all you want if it helps you still your nerves for the upcoming fight against Aurilu. Stop playing games. I don't belong to you, and neither will my victory. Sure, whatever makes you feel better about yourself. Yo, Blight. Yep, the real Drast is back. The other guy was just an imposter. Thank you for the 5 months, though, Blight. How you doing, man? What do you want from me? Isn't it customary among mortals for a noble lady to bless her knight before the final battle? Well, why can't I not do the same? You know what lies ahead? Better than anyone, and yet not well enough. You're about to confront the most lethal, powerful, and capable servant I ever had. She is unmatched in her abilities, but you are her creation, her masterpiece. You're the only one who stands a chance at stopping her. The creation must surpass the creator. Still alive? How am I doing? I'm still breathing, so I woke up breathing today, so it's a good day, right? The last week being away from you guys it's been a little rough. But we made it. We're back. The wife and the little gremlin, they're still in New York. They're gonna stay through Thanksgiving. And I'm probably gonna go spend Thanksgiving with my oldest spawn and her in-laws. So if you truly desire victory, why don't you join the battle yourself? Why? You're doing perfectly well on your own. Everything is going exactly as I had hoped. I have to go. In the past, you have rejected my profane gift, but the situation is different now. You face a dangerous enemy. You will need all the help you can get. So for the first time in the many ages of my existence, I will offer my patronage a second time. You spurned me once, but now I'll ask you again. If you accept my power, I'll protect you during your fight against the Rilu Vorlesh. If you refuse, you will face her alone and die. What will you choose? What is a profane gift?
Every succubus can bestow her dark patronage upon whomever she likes. My magic will enter your being and enhance your already exceptional abilities. It will also allow me to watch over you and, if you are in mortal peril, help you. It will not make me your guardian demon, but you can expect to receive some aid from me. For there is one more aspect to a profane gift. It allows the succubus to affect the mind of whoever is under her protection. You have proven to be trustworthy, and so I will not exploit this by...
Sounds like a bad firmware upgrade. Exactly.
Others, however, will not be so kind to you. If a powerful demoness charms you with her magic and grants you her profane gift, you will become her toy.
Yeah, I don't like that.
A mortal can only have the patronage of one succubus, and I would rather give you mine than leave your enemies a chance to cause you harm.
I don't need your gift. You will regret your decision. In your moment of defeat, you will remember the victory that could have been yours. But your keen insight pleases me. You're defiant, headstrong, and driven, just like me. I do not yield to the power of others. I refuse to give up my independence, and it seems that you are the same. We have so much in common. Is it possible that you are more deserving of my gift than the obedient servants who subjugate themselves to my will? Yes, I think I will give you my gift after all. I have woven this wreath from the darkest, most insidious shadows of the abyss. Wear it as a sign of my respect. So we can avoid getting her gift. You've made the right choice. Your soul has the strength and fortitude to cast aside the Lady in Shadow's lies. There is hope for you yet. I wish you good fortune, Crusader. Go forth and do what must be done. The darkness caress. Oh. It's wisdom, he's wisdom, not charisma, my bad. He's only got a +1. Okay. That'll work. All right.
Smile. The world's not ending just yet.
See, I thought we were cool, Blight. I thought we were cool, man. I hate you, Blight. Making me embrace the dark side. I am the dark side. Son of a bitch, you're just as bad as that Obi-Wan. Bearded, beautiful bastard. I wish I could grow a beard. I'm gonna get him one day. You know what he did? He cut off one arm, both my legs, and left me dick down in the dirt next to a river of lava. I mean, who does that, really? Come on. Then I'm going to go back to the Jedi Temple and I'm just going to take it over. Screw all those guys. You know? Those little younglings. Master Skywalker, what are we going to do? You're going to die. That's what you're going to do. Little bastards, little brats. Force levitating spitballs down the hallways that hit you in the back of the head. Cut them down. Get them all. Here we go. Yeah, it's been a little while since we had one of those. Let's see. She needs a restoration. You know what? We have scrolls for this. Yeah, we have 145 restoration scrolls. I think we can do this. Okay. Okay.
Oh, skip the pleasantries.
Inimosi travisi. Inimosi travisi. Inimosi travisi. Inimosi travisi. Amranda gratior.
This war must end.
Efna. 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 Efna.
All right.
Ona Adayana.
You have no buffs.
We will win this war.
Inimosi tradisi.
Ready to serve. I feel like a chosen one.
Blur.
Nav Heya Orama. Nav Eya Orama. Nav Eya Orama. Nav Eya Orama.
Okay. Quick save it there. Oh. Okay then.
Yet another obstacle.
Do it again.
Into the fray!
I got this.
Aborane Sete.
That's one dead bug. Decent hits, considering it's a swarm. Sure.
You've crossed the wrong mark.
He's more Scorching Rays, yeah. Here's your Scorching Ray right here. What's up, Ivy?
The Inheritor, guide my blade!
We'll just move him up.
You won't survive me. Simply business.
Whoops.
Are you still here?
Did not dispel anything.
Endure this.
Okay. Just one sneeze.
It's your time to cease to exist.
Jesus, Grey Boar. Okay. There we go.
Did we find trouble? No, they did.
She's blinded.
Good guys always win. You're in my way.
Horrible rolls.
Your performance is lacking. You are lacking.
Into the fray!
Remove blindness. I think he has it. Yeah.
I got this. You had your chance.
Yeah, Greyboar's useless in this. Does no damage.
Make every strike count.
Could have ended this statement before in this. Wait, what? Nah, he's not useless. Okay. We'll be doing a lot of quick saving.
Take a look. What's going on here? Got this one.
Baylor. Was that Nura? Oh, Zorges. Okay, I guess we're not doing anything. I don't remember who Zorges is. It's only on friendlies. Yeah. He's from Alushanera. Yeah, I don't remember them. Of course, me not remembering something is pretty common. Pirate ship. I already remember the pirate ship.
No glory without risk.
Oh, the diver kid. Yeah. I remember now. Thank you.
Victory is worth the pain.
All right. No sleep.
Damn you!
The light. Take you.
Ow. Good hits. Eh.
Are you still here?
Into the fray.
Oh, we can't heal him unless we directly heal him, I think. Casually doing 70 damage. I mean, yeah, 70 damage. But 70 damage isn't much to me. Easy. All right. They meant to harm you, and you were kind to me. I hope I helped. I mean, if nothing else, you distracted them for me. Elven notes. All right, quick save. So many failed perception checks. There it is. Oh.
Do not fear. Do not waver.
All right. Our summon Deva just decided to charge in. Great. Trick fate. Did he just fall through the world? I don't think so. I didn't notice. Gremlin down.
You won't survive me.
The Inheritor.
I should have smited beforehand.
Good guys always win.
Good hits. Jesus, dude. Yeah, keep them busy.
Endure this.
The light take you.
Nice. All right. Whoop, not you. What was that? Casting through a wall.
Simply business.
He's blinded.
Is this a mock fight? Did you see that? The performance is
Beautiful.
lacking. You are lacking.
Good job, lad. All right. We're doing fine. They had a group remove blind.
It's your time to cease to exist.
See, Greyboar's not useless. Even through his blind. Oh, he's got blind flight. Blind fight. That's right. I remember now. Let's see what's over here first. Because this looks like it's the way to go. The correct way. Right, that's where we came in. And then here. So it's this way. If anything. Doesn't look like there's anything over here. Okay. Wait, was that the Inheritor? Hand of the Inheritor? Rude. Rude.
You're in my way.
That's teamwork. Oh, we actually had to fight the hand of the Inheritor. Oh, fantastic.
Into the fray!
I got this.
Yeah, I tried to save him, but didn't quite work out. Kill yourself. Let's do this. So rude.
You had your chance.
The Inheritor, guide my blade!
Bam.
Damn you!
Heal up.
Ouch!
Ouch.
The light, take you!
Kill it. Kill it. Damn it. Things are a bitch to hit. And down she goes. There we go.
Are you still here? Make every strike count.
Grit. Grit, please. Thank you.
This is not my time yet.
Ruh-roh.
This'll leave a bruise.
Simply business.
Into the fray!
Wrong
The
button.
Inheritor, guide my blade!
Good guys always win.
Oh. Easy. Peace at last.
I got this. My Catlanto could do better.
Get a heal on Sela. Beautiful. Hand of the Inheritor gives us the assertion of dominance. Why can't I loot you? There we go. Let's have a look around here. Okay.
Here we go.
I found... something.
We'll win this, one way or the other. All right.
Going up. So these are the cells, it looks like. Probably where Rilu was kept. I'm a Zealon. Integrity compromise. Planar balance factor displace. Maintain the structure at any cost. Maintain the structure. Identification process incomplete. Crusader recognized. Crusaders are enemies of Rilu Vorlesh. Initiating protocol. Communication with a potential ally. Step 1. A request. Crusader, I ask you to attack and kill me. Who are you? Name. I'm Aslan. Creature type. Inevitable. Status prisoner. Objective. Termination. Why do you want me to kill you? Necessity. My existence sustains the energies and the integrity of the Threshold Fortress. The Threshold Fortress protects Rilu Vorlesh. Conclusion. My existence sustains the enemies of order. My existence must be terminated. Obstacle. Existing protocols. Self-destruction is prohibited. Self-defense is permitted. If you attack me, you will activate my self-defense protocols. I will defend myself. I will be destroyed in battle. The scenario fulfills the objective and does not contradict existing protocols. Conclusion. The Crusaders need to reach the most secure areas of the Threshold Fortress. My death will cause the collapse of the Threshold's defenses. Therefore, the Crusaders must terminate my existence in order to achieve their objective. Risk assessment. My death may cause some of the fortress's exterior structures to collapse. It may be difficult to return to the entrance of the fortress. Can you explain to me in detail what will happen if you die? Chaos will prevail. The defensive and load-bearing magical structures that sustain the integrity of Threshold will be destroyed. There is a high risk that the fortress exterior walls and gates will collapse. However, my death will also destroy the defenses around the heart of Threshold where Rilu Vorlesh is situated. The heart of Threshold is the heart of the world wound. This location is currently inaccessible to the Crusaders. Therefore, the Crusaders require my termination. I want to ask some questions. How did you get here? I was on a deep reconnaissance mission. I was sent by the Axiomites of the Axis to investigate a strange new disturbance in the Threshold Fortress, but I was captured by Rilu Vorlesh and her demonic allies. Since then, I've remained both her prisoner and her test subject. The Inevitable's essence is used to stabilize the structures that sustain the Threshold Fortress. Can you tell me about Threshold? Threshold Fortress is the central location of the load-bearing magical structures that enable the world wound's existence. The Threshold Fortress is the most stable part of the wound. The only part that is minimally affected by the principal chaos of the Abyss. This paradox should not lead to confusion. The Threshold Fortress remains in a state of quiescence. Quiescence? But this is not its natural state. Rilu Vorlesh used external sources of power to prevent its destabilization. This is the purpose I unwillingly serve. I supply the power necessary to sustain the Threshold Fortress. What can you tell me about Rilu? Rilu Vorlesh, formerly a mortal woman, now a half-demon in possession of mythic powers. Threat level, comparable to demon lords. Psychological profile, extremely unstable, you don't say. Her capacity for deep analysis and understanding coexist with her predisposition to manias and fixations. Conclusion, Rilu Vorlesh is an enemy of order, and is therefore subject to termination. What can you tell me about the world wound? Comprehensive account of all the data I have collected on this phenomenon will take my calculations 4 days, 6 hours, and 35 minutes. An account of this duration is unacceptable under the current circumstances. Proceeding to recount key points and key points only. Point 1. The world wound is an artificially created planar rift. It is an intersection between the material plane and the plane of the abyss. The world wound allows demons to travel freely from the abyss to Galarian, and it also creates a favorable environment for magical cataclysms, anomalies, and phenomena. Point 2. The World Wound's existence was only made possible as a result of the criminal acts of Arilu Vorlesh. On 2 occasions, she conducted a ritual to bind a mortal soul, once with the essence of the abyss, and once with a demonic soul. The soul binding ritual acts as the framework for the intersection of the planes. If this ritual is reversed, the soul will be severed from its bond, and the material plane will be severed from the abyss. This process will likely result in the termination of the bonded soul. The prognosis for its owner: survival, unfavorable. Point 3. The World Wound is an unprecedented violation of world order and a powerful weapon of chaos. The World Wound must be removed at all costs. So, by doing that, seems like we make it so we can't go back. So can we go back and rest now and then come back to this? Let's find out. Okay, so we can go back out. Slowpoke Darren. There we are.
Can't make the demons wait. Let's see if I can sneak around.
All right. We should still have all our buffs. Yeah. 14 more hours. Hey, Shura. We're doing about as expected. Yeah. I came back home last night. The wife and the little gremlin, they're still in New York through Thanksgiving. Past week was pretty rough, I will say. But how you doing? How you doing?
Let's see what we can do.
All right, so it looks like we can't progress unless we do this fight, so. It will be an honor to die in battle. This guy's got some HP.
No glory without risk.
You doing all right? Good. Good. Damn. Okay.
You brought the wrong mongrel.
All right, so we're turning that off.
It's your time to cease to exist.
Yeah, that's the spell. Well, at least we got his shield off. There we go.
Into the fray.
Getting my ass kicked.
Yes, you are. Come on, Lan. Horrible rolls.
Are you still here?
All right. Big bada boom. Get out of the demi-plane.
Here we go.
Okay. Words I promise are written repeatedly in the margins. Shards of several large diamonds, they appear to be used in an unsuccessful attempts to cast spells. Simple diagram of a tower next to a quick sketch of a room with a large crystal in the center. Empty stand once held a large crystal. Resurrection scroll that has been ripped to pieces. Excuse me?
I can handle it.
I'm a Jedi?
Can't make the demons wait.
Use the Force. Relu. Something about this strange place feels oppressive. There is still and silent. You can hear the distant echoes of words, promises, and the battle cries. You strain to hear what's being said, but you can only make out a few words. Finally, cease, sorcerer. I promise. I promise.
Can't be dismissed as a calculation error. you knew failure was a possibility, then why? Why?
I need answers.
Yes, it's decided. I will tell you the truth before we fight to the death. Would you like to know why I upended your life?
Knock yourself out. A villain monologuing in their evil stronghold. Wouldn't want to miss that. Arilu cringes slightly, but ignores your mockery.
This place is my demi-plane. I created it when I was a prisoner in Threshold. I would slip away to conduct my rituals here in secret. This is where I decided to create what mortals would later call the World Wound. This is where I made all my preparations. Do you understand? Escaping was never my goal. I could have easily disappeared from Threshold. I could have passed through it like water through sand, but that wasn't my goal. Some believe that I brought Sarkoris to ruin out of revenge, and I suppose there is some truth to that. I did have reason for revenge. You've been to the secret part of my laboratory and know what I'm talking about. Or at least you have an inkling.
Your son.
My laboratory. The old house in the middle of nowhere that marked the entrance to my lab. It was the home of Arilu Vorlesh when I was still a mere mortal. I lived there with my son, away from the din of the crowd, and sheltered from the keen gaze of the Sarkorian witch hunters. It was a place where the reality of our world was in close proximity to the abyss. A place where I could study the magic forbidden to all Sarkorians.
Okay.
I thought I had hidden my home well, but I was wrong. They found it. They found us. At that hour, I was there, in the laboratory. That damned laboratory I loved so much. I was absorbed in one of my experiments when the hunters arrived on our doorstep. I was sitting at my desk, recording my observations, thoughts, and calculations, as was my habit. That's when I heard the noise outside. The fight was brief. It barely lasted a moment. By the time I sensed that something was amiss and hurried out to see what was happening, it was too late. All I could do was cradle the body of my dead child and cry after their departing soul. I promise.
Why did the hunters attack your son?
Because they saw him with a scroll that he had secretly borrowed from my supply. He was trying to perform a forbidden ritual. Children, they are always drawn to the unknown. But for the Threshold hunters, this child playing with a magical trinket he stole from an adult was just as much of a criminal as the worst demon worshippers.
Nothing can justify the killing of a child.
I am not concerned with whether it was justified or not, or with the application of morality, the law, or the teachings of any god.
Okay.
Look around you. This demi-plane. The first time I escaped from my cell and ran here, I was trying to resurrect my son. I tried many things, but all my efforts were in vain. The soul had already received Pharasma's judgment and had been sent on the path determined by the gods. Into the abyss.
Okay.
And when I realized that, I rebelled. But not against my jailers. Not against those who had murdered my child. Not even against Sarkoris. My uprising was against destiny. Death and the laws that the gods had forced upon our lives. I realized then that I wouldn't be satisfied with simply returning my son to life. I had to shatter this order once and for all. and make it so that neither Pharasma and her lackeys nor death itself could ever stand between us. Only by stepping beyond the bounds of what had been ordained for mortal kind, by obtaining powers that rivaled the divine, could we become free. And with this newfound purpose, I turned myself into a half-demon. Fusing the spiritual essence of the two planes was the only way I could achieve my goal. I let the abyss into my soul, and into this world. I opened the world wound. I danced around 3 demon lords, making them assist me without ever revealing my true intentions. They just believed they were dealing with another power-hungry mortal. But in reality, I was after one thing. I wanted to find what was left of my son's soul and give him a new birth. One that would prevent anything from ever harming
So she put her son's soul in our body.
And then I found you. I chose you because I felt a faint affinity to you. I thought your soul could accept the remains of my son's soul, like the soil takes a seed. I thought I could bring back my child by tethering the mangled remnants of his soul to a pure mortal soul untouched by the abyss. I thought the power of the Nahindrian crystals would allow me to protect him forever, that I could tear him away from the dominion of mortal nature. But I was mistaken in both assumptions. Now I'm about to face the consequences of my mistake. You will witness them as well.
What are the consequences?
Let's have some fun.
Okay. Baylor. Okay. Okay. Let's send Drast and Trebor over here. That sucks.
You're in my way. You had your chance.
Ember. Uh-oh. She wasn't in that. Do yourself.
I got this.
Is this a mock fight?
Beautiful. I feel like I gotta sneeze. Yeah. Thank you, thank you. Oh, we got to rebuff. Shit.
The light take you.
Damn you!
Simply business.
Fabrizio Turinos!
No glory without risk.
Get him.
Are you still here?
Stab him.
You won't survive me.
Come on. Thank you.
It's your time to cease to exist.
Good hits. Damn.
Good guys always win. Endure this.
Bad rolls.
Into the fray.
Make every strike count.
Tsunami. Good outflank.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
You're in my way.
Beautiful.